Imagine investing in a company that would be worth $2.3 trillion. If you were one of the lucky ones to get into Google when it first came out, then that's exactly what happened. Fast forward to 2025, and now you have the opportunity to get into the next crypto project that could be worth trillions in the future. I'm talking about Cookie DAO, which is the tokenized version of Google. Before you call me crazy, let me draw the connections between Cookie DAO and Google, and then you can come to your own conclusions on how much Cookie DAO could be worth both at the peak of this bull run and beyond that. I've been in crypto since 2017 and in the tech scene for over 15 years, and I've seen history repeats itself or at least rhyme. And with Cookie DAO, I'm seeing the possibility for patterns from the past re-emerging again in the crypto space. So if you can understand what has happened in the past, it will often leave clues as to what can happen in the future. But before we do that, nothing in this video is financial advice, so always make sure to do your own research. Now that you're ready, hit that subscribe button and let's get started. So here we are on the Cookie DAO website, which is cookie.fun. And really what Cookie DAO is an aggregator for AI agents. And in simplistic terms, what an AI agent is an autonomous AI program that allows it to execute certain programs where it's able to learn as it figures out how to achieve specific objectives. So right now we can see that Cookie DAO is tracking 896 agents. So what it does is you could see right here all the different AI agents that's able to track. And what was really neat, if you look in the top left-hand corner under ecosystems right here, you could see that there's several ecosystems labeled such as Virtuals, AI16Z, for example, Top Hat, CreatorBits. So all these platforms right here are platforms that allow the everyday person to create their own AI agents. And because Cookie DAO is able to bring together all that information into one space, what it allows people to do is allows people to be able to gather as much information on the AI agents in a one-stop shop type of deal here. So if you go to, for example, let's go to the ecosystems, go to Virtuals, for example, and you could see some very important data and information that cookie.fun or Cookie DAO is tracking in terms of the total overall market cap for Virtuals was sitting over 6 billion right now. One important metric is total mindshare. So what mindshare is really just how popular a specific project here. So the mindshare for Virtual is really, really high at 36%. So the higher the number is when it comes to mindshare, then really the more popular that specific project is. And then if you go down here, for example, you'll see all the AI agents that have been created under the virtual ecosystem. You could do each one and look under each one of these AI creation platforms when you have a moment to do so. And if you go, for example, to their X page, and I think this is where we draw the comparison between Cookie DAO and Google. So the self-description that Cookie DAO gives itself is the first index and data layer for all AI agents. So in layman terms, what that means is that Cookie DAO is acting as the platform where it's aggregating and bringing together all the information and data from AI agents into one place. And if you compare that to Google, and what the really core definition of Google is that, according to Google, and the indexing is the real feature that that both Cookie DAO and Google really share, is that what they do is, for example, when it comes to Google, according to this definition right here, is that Google search index is essentially its entire inventory of websites that it draws from to provide search results to users. So if you apply this definition of indexing to Cookie DAO, for example, Cookie DAO is doing the exact same thing when it comes to AI agents, where what it's doing is it's grabbing all the information and data from all the AI agents out there, bring it to one place and making sure that it's becoming much more organized right now. And that's what Google allowed us to do, is able to organize all the different websites that were out there. And we're talking about, probably billions of websites over the last 25 years since the internet came into existence. So that's why when I said that Cookie DAO is the tokenized version of Google, what I was referring to is the indexing capability that Cookie DAO is built upon, because that looks to be the main core feature of it that really will set us apart from the rest of the competitors. So moving forward from here, it'll be very interesting to see how Cookie DAO evolves in terms of how it will create an algorithm to not only bring the best information or AI agents to yourself or myself, where it's much more personalized depending on what type of AI agents that you need for your specific situation. Just like when you do a search, for example, on Google, the terms that it brings up for you are much more relevant based on your search history. So Cookie DAO, assuming it undergoes that same level of evolution, Cookie DAO could become the Google of crypto, for example. So right now it's looking to index and bring together all the information for AI agents. But let's say that expands beyond that and now starts indexing and becomes the main platform of organization for information, not just AI agents, but maybe for AI in general, and also extending outside of that for all the other crypto projects in the entire cryptoverse. So that would be really awesome to see. And one of the biggest impacts of having AI agents become a lot more organized through the indexing feature of Cookie DAO is that it allows AI agents to work more efficiently together, forming what we call swarms. So, for example, if we go to their X page right here, you could see that Cookie DAO has formed a partnership with Virtuals, where Virtuals is the first project to integrate the Cookie Data Swarm API. So if we look a little bit more into the definition of what a cookie data swarm is, just according to their paragraph right here, and I'll just read it out real quick, is the cookie data swarm is 18 agents collaborating 24/7, gathering, labeling, mapping terabytes of social and on-chain data. Every agent is responsible for a separate task, together creating a collective modular intelligence layer other agents can tap into. Some agents specialize in mapping crypto Twitter dynamics and measuring mindshare, while others dive deep into on-chain metrics. Critically, a dedicated set of agents synthesize these diverse data streams, transforming raw information into coherent, actionable intelligence. So in layman terms, what this really means is this the organization of all these AI agents through Cookie DAO. What's enabling the AI agents to do is come together a lot more easily and then work together to achieve a specific objective. And that's very similar to, for example, when you go to work. If you work with a bunch of people in your department, you're usually working together to achieve a specific outcome. And, it takes more than one person to do that. So here, what's really neat is now we're starting to see not just AI agents working independently, but also now they're collaborating amongst each other to be able to achieve much higher or bigger goals whenever they combine their strengths and skill sets together. And another positive thing is when that starts to happen and you have AI agents come together and work much more efficiently, is also you give the opportunity for specific AI agents to be able to, let's say, manage or coordinate the actions of AI agents. So one of the projects is Graphene right here. And if you look at the definition of what Graphene really does, is that Graphene coordinates a network of AI agents that helps you take action on chain. And another one that works together in terms of the swarm concept is swarmnode.ai as well. So according to the website right here, so what Swarm Node does is it's deploys serverless AI agents in the cloud, and most importantly, it orchestrates collaboration between agents via the Swarm Node Python SDK. So, according to these two definitions of Graphene and Swarm nodes, really they act as managers to overlook all the behavior patterns of the individual AI agents and really help them come together and work together as a collective unit. And that's really key, especially if we want to be leveraging the real capabilities and power of AI agents. We need them to work together as teams to be able to achieve the highest level of productivity. And also I've been hearing Cookie DAO being compared to Chainlink. So what Chainlink is an oracle where it pulls data from the offline world and brings it on chain. So, in terms of the common ground that Chainlink would share with Cookie DAO is that, Chainlink would be considered also an aggregator of information as well. So if that was the case, right now, Chainlink is sitting at $15 billion market cap. So a fairly large project, which has been around for many years. And if we look at the market cap for Cookie DAO right now, it's at 92 million, so significant smaller. But just for the sake of math, we'll round up its market cap to $100 million. So if Cookie DAO was to reach the market cap of Chainlink, for example, that would be 150x from here. So that's an absolutely bullish comparison to compare Cookie DAO to Chainlink. So whether you can compare to Chainlink or to Google, I think the future looks bright for Cookie DAO moving forward, assuming that they continue to work on the product and evolve. So let's go and look at the Cookie DAO chart here. So right now, as we mentioned, so the market cap here shows 95 million. So roughly in the same neighborhood. The volume is still pretty decent at 2.1 million. So still a lot of interest in the project right here. And you can see right here, it went absolutely parabolic, since New Year's, going up from, 34 million to its all-time high, about 125 million. And since then, has retraced quite a bit here. So if we just draw a line here, about 25% to its current market cap. So it looks like it's trying to consolidate roughly in the neighborhood of about 80 to the $95 million market cap. So this project has been around for, let's see, just over a month and 10 days. So it's experiencing its first major pullback. So in terms of how much further it could go down, we really don't know. But if I were to draw possible areas of support where they could serve as good entries here, is you have this one right here. There's one right here, for example, at between let's say roughly the $50 million market cap, and the one that probably has the most support is in this area right here. So roughly in the neighborhood of the market cap of 30 million. So it could fall into any of these areas right here, or who knows, like with crypto, anything can go too. And we absolutely see it, this kind of range in this area, and this take off to new all-time highs. So but the probability is, when it comes to most new projects, after they have a massive pump, like what you see right here, is that it often undergoes a major retracement, which usually serves as a good good entry point or more DCA opportunities. And once again, this is not financial advice. This is just my thoughts. And as when it comes to crypto, there's always risks involved. But when I look at the chart right here, those are the areas of entry that I would look at. But also at the same time, this chart could absolutely go parabolic just from its consolidation point right here, based on how the market's going to respond to Cookie DAO. So overall, I'm absolutely bullish on Cookie DAO. And let me know in the comments, do you think Cookie DAO, in terms of its potential, resembles more of Chainlink, or do you think it has the ability to be the next Google of the crypto world? So put your comments in the comment section. And also, I do have a Discord, so if you're interested in joining, check the link in the description below. So I'll see you in the next one.